Hello everyone, happy new year. We're in January. I hope 2022 was good for you and I hope you're enjoying 2023. It has been a minute. Yeah, we haven't been here for some time. But now we're here. You're on The Remedy. You're watching ATV. When you're here, you're on the right channel. It is me, Jenny and Claire on The Remedy. We're talking about 2022, how it was for us and what we're going with in 2023. So please stay tuned.
You're watching AYIT TV, empowering you.
Guys, happy new year. It's so good to be back here. So good to have you. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's Claire here with Jenny and The Remedy. How have you been?
I've been okay. I've been living. Yeah.
Okay. How was your 2022? Did it end well?
2022, yeah.
So much was in there.
Right? Yeah, it ended well. I can't summarize it in one answer. Like it ended well. But yeah, it ended well. And then a new year.
Yeah, a new year. I don't know, is it new year, new vibes, new you, or?
It's new year, relax it, let God do.
Oh, nice. So, so guys, today we just want to do a recap of how our 2022 was and what plans we have for 2023. You know, yeah. I mean, the goal in life is always to just keep getting better and better at who we are, what we do, the people we relate with, and you know, so on and so on. So my 2022, just like any other year, it was interesting, ups and downs, highs and lows. Yeah, but generally just grateful to still be here, still be alive.
Some highlights of 2022 you're grateful for.
Yeah, I must say, so I keep saying this all the time, age is wisdom. I know, yeah, I know girls, we don't like to be asked how old we are and all, but when I sit down quietly in my own space, I really do appreciate the value of aging because it just comes with more wisdom, more understanding. You get better at doing certain things in your life. Yeah, so for me, that was the high. There are some, you know, little habits that I let go of and just looking at life, you know, giving it a whole bigger picture than what it is. Yeah. So I think for me, that was the high. I learned, you know, better how to relate with some people. You know, it's actually something that I think most people struggle with. You know what it means to be in a community? We are all different backgrounds, different races, you know, different tribes, different languages, different spiritual backgrounds. So just to sit there and be able to relate with everyone around me, yeah, I think it's something that I got better with, you know, throughout 2022. Yeah, and I do appreciate it because now it makes my life easy, be at work, be at home, family, friends. Yeah. So for me, I think that is one of the highs for 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah.
2022 was good, and of course, you know, every day it can't be the same as tomorrow. So I had my ups and downs, but 2022 was full of grace for me. I feel like I matured more in 2022. Like, for instance, on my birthday this year, last year. Yeah, for the first time I had no expectations. Nice. I had grace with whoever was not wishing me happy birthday, and you're wishing me the next day and you're saying I'm sorry. I'm like, it's okay.
It's fine.
We're busy. It's okay, even if you didn't remember. And it also lessens my stress of remembering yours next year. Like it is. Man, I felt like, okay, this is interesting.
That's a good one, eh?
Like, for real.
That's a good one, actually, for your birthday, you know, to reach and then not your entire phone book is calling you or messaging you. And it's okay. We are so busy. That is one thing that I've also gotten to understand. Like, Jenny, you send me a message, and I keep telling people this all the time. If it's urgent, call. If you don't call, send an SMS. Yeah. Not a WhatsApp message, guys, because I mean, we all know how online can be. Eh? Like you're on 10 wedding WhatsApp groups, you're on 5 work groups, you're on 5 friend groups, and you know, yeah. So it's actually something, that I've also learned. Like, it's okay. I know you're busy. You don't have to respond to me immediately. However, if it's urgent, there's other channels. There's other ways for you to get to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
So,
one. You know, our
yeah, so-
expectations on birthdays. Like Jenny didn't call me.
Man, like you're expecting it, but it's my birthday. Like the people I expect to
It's
celebrate
your
my
birthday, not
with
theirs.
is me and my parents, which I will remind them so that I'll not get mad at them. I'll be like,
know.
Daddy, it is my birthday today. Oh, it's my birthday tomorrow, so that you wish me. I don't want to no expectations. And I was happy. I was graceful.
Yeah.
Whoever could make it for me did it, and I was like, thank God.
Oh,
I
that's
had no
nice.
grudge with nobody.
That's nice. So the
So
fact
me-
that you could manage that day means that you learned better how to manage your expectations.
Yeah. Like 2022 was a year for me to. I felt like I grew, and there is some maturity that I had that I also don't understand. Like I learned to understand people. You know those things of you're not showing up for something and I'm mad at you, and then I'm not going to talk to you for that. No. I'm like, yeah, things happen. This person is like this, and I'm like this. We can't be thinking the same way. Like, I learned how to grace myself with people's character. I can't be frowning over someone that I don't even relate with in many ways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You learned
and
how
it
to manage your
felt-
expectations better. That's a good one. Eh?
I think I did, and I actually did act it. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also received, I feel like I was an influence to my family more than I was like those days. Like, people used to see me as a baby.
Okay.
And now I sort of like bring everyone together.
Nice.
Like, I talk to everyone. They come to me. I'm like the elder sister at home, and I'm the last born. So
that's
it felt good.
Oh,
It
that's
felt good,
nice.
like going home for Christmas, and everyone is excited because I've come, and I'm like, they listen to me more than they used to those days. So
You know, it's so hard when you're a last born, especially a girl. I'm also a last born, but there is always just that subtle thing. You know, family, there's a way family still looks at you like a child. Eh? So to be able to actually get home and now you're being listened to as an adult, it's
a huge
beautiful.
thing. I know some of you might think it's small, but
It's a big deal, yeah.
it's actually big.
It's a big
So,
deal.
Yeah, and also with work, I feel like I'm growing, like my mind. But then, 2022, I've always been like a somehow disorganized person.
In some aspects.
In some aspects. With life, like I want a lot in one time. Yeah, so I don't know if it is ambitious, but it's too much. It gives
feel
me
you.
too much anxiety.
I know.
So I made a plan. I made like a day's plan for like a month,
Yes.
and I was following it, though sometimes I could not. You don't know how many times I put the remedy on it and we didn't shoot. So yeah, so it put me on too much pressure.
It
I have to
does.
pray at this time, I have to read this, I have to go to read this, I wanted to do an online course.
Was the pressure coming from within or society was also
Within,
contributing?
like I really wanted something. I wanted to grow so much that I put myself
You
on
wanted to do it
too
in a day.
much pressure. Yeah, and guys, it didn't
I've
work.
been there, yeah. I've been there where you want to do like 100 things in 1 month. You're literally one person, but you want to divide yourself into 5. You want to be at work, you want to be at this side hustle, you want to be home, you want to be visiting this friend, you want to be taking on this project. I think
Every time you sit, you feel like you're wasting time.
I know.
And you can't do, you freeze, you can't do anything. You're like, and that was me 2022. I was like, my God, what am I doing to myself?
Yeah.
And then another thing that I did, you know those things of, you know, we've watched shows, we've read people saying, I've learned to let go. You guys, 2022 was my year to let go. I let go of a lot of things that were, like, I was ending the year and I felt like I'm not going to move in another year with a lot of baggage.
With all this baggage.
Yeah. So people, I let go. Some gigs here and there, I let go. A lot of stress, I let go. And of course, it's not easy.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
but
hard.
I have that grace of someone is not in my life and I'm okay. And I'm not going to keep proving to myself, apologizing every time because I've let you go for certain reasons. No.
Yeah,
Like I did it selfishly for me. selfishly.
You have to, yeah, you have to be selfish. I think it's, for me, I can't say I'm there yet, but it's something that I try to learn through, and I hope I get better this year. But
Yeah.
you have to be selfish at some
You have
point
to
in life,
be,
yeah.
and nicely. You
Yeah,
have
there's
to
that
do it
nice
nicely.
selfish, because at the end of the day, it's you. The people you're actually putting first are not putting you first.
I have learned most
Yeah.
of the times, if I'm letting you go, it is not. I'm not hating you,
Yeah.
but there is a certain level that you've reached in my life that is not healthy for me,
Yeah.
mostly for me, and you're exploiting it. So when I let you go, I give you my reasons. If you're an understanding person, you will understand, and if you don't understand, I have given you like. So if you're not okay with it, I'm okay. Like me, I'm okay, and I did it.
Not everyone will
actually-
understand you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
By
that.
the time I do it, I already expect you not to understand or to understand.
Yeah.
So
I know.
it's okay.
It's a hard one though if you're a people
Yeah.
pleaser. It's a hard
I
one to
used
let
to
go of
think-
certain people and certain things that you've been doing, because you know it comes off like, oh my God, she's changed. I don't know. I think sometimes you get those statements. If you've been used to saying yes, 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 and then all of a sudden you tell someone no, they're like, oh no, you've changed, you know. But yeah, I'm doing something that makes me happy. Yeah, I'm doing something that makes me happy. So yeah. So it was a very interesting, yeah. I
It
guess,
was.
yeah.
It was actually full of growth for me.
That's
I
nice.
feel like I was growing. I did a lot of things that I would sit and be like, okay,
Did I just do that?
did I just do that? And
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah. I think for me the other highlight is I learned how to do things the easier way. Like I tried to find ways always of making something easier. I feel like sometimes we complicate life and some aspects here and there. Yeah. There is somehow when you sit down, you can always find an easier way of doing things. And it just made like my life
Yeah, I think
easier,
you can.
you know, at work,
did you do?
at home. So now this is what I did. Like at work, I sat down and I said, you know what? I think I may be taking on too much. Some of it doesn't belong to my plate, you know. So I slowly started pushing away some things which I felt belonged to other plates. You
I
know,
really need to learn that.
yeah, you have to, because if you show that you take on so much, everyone is just going to dump all their work, all their baggage, all the complicated stuff on you, and then it will just work you up, because now you've made it your responsibility, so you're stressed about it, you're spending more time on it. Like, here, sit down, try out new challenging things. Of course, it's always good to challenge yourself, but then also you need to know where to draw the line.
I know.
It is so important to know where to draw the line, because if you do not, you're going to find yourself having work of like 100 people and you're just one person. So you'll be stressed, you'll be so worked up about it. Yeah, so for me, it's something that I slowly by slowly, and I'm still doing it. Yeah, but it's something that I slowly...
I actually don't know how to do that yet. I think I wish I could learn from you.
Yeah, you need to learn it. Yeah, and you don't do it just drastically. It needs to be gradual. Just do it slowly by slowly. 5 things have been dumped on you, send away a quarter today, another quarter next week. With time, you put everyone in their places. Yeah. With time, you put everyone in their places.
Yeah.
And also, like when it comes to family and friends, you know, as we grow, there are certain habits that we outgrow. So if you know that I am at university in every Saturday, and then this one Saturday I don't show up, it shouldn't be a problem.
I know.
You get it,
Let
right?
the rest of the
Yeah.
Saturdays I've been there count.
Exactly. There are those phone calls that come through like, why are you not here? And I'm like, well, I'm not there today. You know? Yeah. At first people are shocked. People are saying
Yeah,
you're
sure.
changing or you've replaced them, you know? But it doesn't work like that. So yeah, you can let go of certain
we just
habits
have to
as well.
accept that as you grow, things are changing, things are going to change. Even in our lives, you know, experiences change you.
True.
They really change you.
And you know,
the way you react to things, the way you're going to approach things,
Yeah.
it has to change for you to. Yeah, and most of the times, because you're passing through that alone, not everyone knows that you're going through that. It is hard for some people to cope.
True. And you know, like they say, people have expiry dates in our lives. You've noticed every stage you get to, there are people you may have to drop off.
There's some people I don't want
There's
to
people
lose, though, eh?
there are people you don't want to lose, but sometimes you're moving on with life, you're making things better for you, you know, you're just
Yeah.
becoming a better person altogether, and you notice some people are not taking it well.
And
Those
let
are the
me tell you,
statements
a
of you've
friend-
changed.
A friend is supposed to understand. A real
Exactly.
friend is supposed to understand.
I know.
Because life
You know,
doesn't
like you were
revolve
telling-
around human beings.
You know, like you were telling me last time, you made plans with some girlfriend of yours to go out, and you
I
guys
know.
just got home and you're like,
But we're like,
why don't we just watch this?
like you got like everyone, each of us was like, so we're
So
just
you were
going
thinking
to
of-
stress ourselves. Yeah. So
Yeah, I know.
a friend is supposed to understand you.
Exactly,
Like I'm
yeah.
not going to throw away all the years you've been good for
True.
some mistake you've done right now, or maybe not a mistake, something
Yeah.
I'm taking as a mistake.
Because you guys were going to go out and then you were going to be stressed and sad.
Yeah, and
You've
by
seen-
8 would be like, let's go home.
You've seen people when you're out and people look sad. Eh? Okay, I know sometimes people come to drown their problems, maybe in a drink and all that. But sometimes you look at people and it's like as if they've been forced to come out.
Now me with problems, going out is not the best idea. I'd literally ruin like honestly. And also, like we've talked about on that show, I learned to accept myself the way I am.
Yeah.
Like there are some things that are not mine, they're not for me. And I'm
You
not
keep
going to force
saying
myself to do them, not this year, not that year. And in case they ever attack me when I'm older, I'll do them. But for now,
For now,
so
you're not
doing
interested,
nothing that
yeah.
I can't do.
Yeah.
So
And it's-
I sat with a certain friend of mine. I was stressed. I felt like I was not doing enough, just as I had told you.
Yeah.
I felt like I was not doing enough. Like every free time I would get and sit, I would feel like I'm wasting time.
Wasting time.
I'm wasting time. I could be doing something better, but I didn't know what. And remember, I have like the whole plan of what I should do for the rest of the days, but I was stuck. And someone told me, Jin, you're doing it. Like you're already doing a lot. You're from work, you're doing this. Like I was just not giving myself enough credit. And I wasn't able to understand. I was like, this person doesn't understand.
True. I think we don't appreciate ourselves
yeah.
enough. Yeah. But you know, I like what you've said. You draw a plan. If you're going to do this today or you're going to do this week, and you follow it. So what happens is sometimes people around us look at our plans and it seems like, oh, this is the only thing you're going to do. Like this is nothing. Like you're lazy. You're not doing enough, you know. But it's my plan, and I feel like, let me start with that. If I accomplish that, then I'll stretch myself further. If I accomplish that, then we can stretch further. Yeah. So sometimes also the people I think you discuss your plans with matters. And
I
all
know
that.
sometimes you need to really deal with your life in a certain way alone, and then but most of the times when I come to you to tell you something, I've already planned it out. I'm already done. Like for you to convince me
To do otherwise, yeah. It takes a lot.
Yeah, it takes a lot. So because I fear someone's input when I've not yet decided. It's going to like I have to go through it all over again, and it is just not good.
I
for
hear
me.
you. I hear you. Okay, 2022. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
just a year,
2022.
just a year out of lockdown and trying to get back to the normal way of doing things.
I know.
Yeah, adjusting on something was a bit
Yeah,
hard. Eh?
it was.
It was a bit hard, you know,
It
because
was,
lockdown had kind of started. It had set some kind of norm. So
And
now
that
to
lockdown
drop
was a
some
vacation for
things-
some people.
Yeah, yeah.
So 2022 was like, let's wake up.
Let's wake up, let's get back, let's get the grind on again. Yeah. So very interesting, yeah, right? Please do share with us your highs and lows of 2022. We could learn from each other. What did you learn? What did you get better at? And what do you think you can do better in
And what are you
2023?
leaving behind?
And what are you leaving behind? Yeah.
What you left behind because you're already in the new
We're already in the new year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go in a quick break. Please don't go away.
You're watching a Youth TV, empowering you.
Welcome back. You're still on The Remedy. We're talking about what we did in 2022. You can drop a comment, tell us what you did, what you left behind, what you think 2022 was for you. But for 2023, it has just started. I don't know if Claire, you believe in resolutions, if you've set some. What is 2023 going to be for you? How is it going so far?
Yeah.
Happy New Year, by the way.
I believe in resolutions, yes, I do. But then also, you know what happens is when the year has just started, I feel like sometimes the mistake we do is we have this big plan all drawn out. So what happens is we focus so much on the big plan that we forget to put in the little steps to get to the big plan. So yes, if I have a plan this year, for example, let me say I want to build a house this year.
You ate all the money in Christmas, meanwhile.
I know, January is Januarying. Like we're Decembering, so January is Januarying. Yeah. So if I have a plan to build a house, you know what happens is we get so focused because you see building a home is something huge.
It is.
So now you need to take it now. What little steps are we going to start making here? How much savings do I have? How much do I need? How much can I save per day so that I can come up with this amount? How much do I need to borrow if I don't have all the cash?
And those book characters of how you were spending a lot last year also have to
Exactly, yeah.
like
So
you have
I
to watch your character.
so I feel like sometimes we focus so much on the big plans that we forget to put in the little steps. So for me this year, yes, I have things I want to accomplish this year, but then I don't want to forget the little steps it will take me to get there, yeah. Because I feel like that is where most of us get caught up, and then it's all up in your head. It eats you up, and because it's so big and you don't have all the resources to actually achieve it, sometimes it just never happens, you know. Yeah, so for me, for 2023, the first thing that I really want to get better at is something I've been doing, but I think I can do better. My spiritual life.
Okay.
I really want to get, I need to draw closer to God, yeah. I mean, for those that believe in a higher power, I believe that there's a bigger force, there's a higher power that protects us and sees us through. Because I have seen things happen in my life that are not out of, human effort. Yeah, there are things that happen in your life and you're like, no. This person didn't do it. There is some invisible power
I know there's
that is making things
happen. And you're
happen.
like, this was you, God.
Exactly, yeah.
This
So I
was you,
want to
can't
draw
be me.
closer to God, because you know why? I have noticed it last year. I got to a point where it was all me and my efforts. Those things you have plans and you're like, it has to happen. Then you don't have time to go to church. You don't have time to pray. But I don't know for the rest of the guys. I don't know for other people who are believers. But there's just peace in having that relationship with God.
Yeah.
Like even when you supposedly don't have that much money, we'll talk about the finances later. I don't know how much money is much money.
I know.
Yeah, even when you don't have that much money that you want, but as long as you're still in close connection with God, there's just that peace of mind. Like I want to explore that more, that ultimate peace of mind, even though the world is crazy. Friends are being weird, work is being challenging and hectic, and family is doing this and that. I just want to be able to come home and I'm like, yeah, God, it's still you. Yeah. There is just that peace. You sleep with both your eyes closed and, like your heart is at peace. So I really, really want to draw closer to God, yeah, whatever it takes. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I've noticed he's the Alpha and the Omega.
He is.
Yeah, he is. So for me, the spiritual life, so help me, God. Yeah, I really, really want to get closer. Yeah, I really want to get closer, spend more time in his presence. And that's how things work out. Yeah, I don't think you can run on your own. At least for me, I've seen he's manifested his ways in my life. Yeah, so I really want to get closer to God for me. Yeah, that's the first thing. Yeah, that's the first thing I really want to get better at in 2023.
You're not going to sing.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to. This is I'm not going to be forcing stuff on you, but you should think about it.
Oh, you've really tried. I know.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I have actually tried.
I don't know whether it's procrastination. I don't know whether it's fear.
You're just not ready. Maybe.
I think I'm ready, but I think I'm just a risk-averse person. But it's not even risky.
You don't have to be the celebrity of. I mean, God has given you something. I'm just trying to tell you to use it.
I know. You see, that's part of the spiritual thing.
So you need to work to be in choir or something. It's up to you.
I know. She always tells me that. She's like,
you could literally wake up and find it's not with you anymore. It's with me.
Sometimes I actually sit down and I'm like, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I could be meant to be in this other life. Yeah, I'm like, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this work. Maybe this is where I belong. I don't know. What is it going to take for me to just get up?
Yeah, but I know, you know one thing I'm going with in 2023?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I have had a lot of anxiety in 2022 because I set plans.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that anymore. I want to sit and let God do. I want to sit and relax of course, I'm hoping for things to happen. I have a lot of plans. Like, I have a lot I want to achieve, but I don't want to stress myself.
Let it not get so much in your
No,
head.
I want to sit, pray to God. And I felt like I was fighting with him. Like last year, I felt like he's doing enough, but I'm not seeing it. I'm like fighting. I want more. And I want to sit, appreciate God because he has been good to me, and let him work. I just want to allow him to work. And man,
I hear
I feel
you.
like this year, this new year has been, it's like an opportunity for me to let go and let new things happen. The bad things that happened to me in 2022, I don't want to even remember. They happened, and it kind of made me feel like it is chasing me away, taking me to 2023 for new opportunities, new things. Like, but I don't know what it is. And I don't want to fight to know. I want to sit, watch, let things come.
Let things happen.
Let things happen, and I'm going to be grateful.
No,
and
we
I'm hopeful. I'm going to pray and let things happen.
We are not as grateful, I think, as we should be. Yeah, sometimes I sit down and, I mean, we are human. I always tell I like to be positive. I like to stay just very optimistic about life. But then, of course, we are human. It kicks in for one reason or another. You find yourself complaining, gruntling, and just. But then when you sit down, there is so much to be grateful for, and it is something that I really, really want to keep working on in this year. Like, let's be grateful, and I mean, again, for the believers, it's even in the Bible. Yeah, it's in the Bible. There's always something to be grateful for. Like, be grateful in every situation. You know, sometimes even when you're going through something bad and something, troubling, there's always a silver lining somewhere. Yeah, so we need to be as grateful as we can be. Because I also don't think God likes us to just be there and complaining. Sometimes I complain and I sit down and I'm like, I think God looks down and is like, this spoiled brat of mine.
I know. And sometimes something happens and I feel like, God, are you punishing? Like he opens our eyes. I honestly want to let God work in his way.
Yeah. He does.
I'm tired of forcing stuff. And I pray to God. God has been so great to me. But sometimes I feel like I'm fighting for more. Like, for instance, you like sometimes I get favored in ways that I don't understand. And I still go home and I feel like I want more because I already received more. You know
why we are stressed and why you are struggling with anxiety. We just don't respect God's timing. That's my prayer this year. Please, God, teach me how to respect your timing. Once you understand that, then trust me, you won't have anxiety, you won't be stressed, you won't be worked up about your plans. His timing is perfect.
That is what I'm choosing to do. 2023. I don't know what you can blow with me. Like, I don't want to stress myself with anything. When something comes and it is stressing, it will come. But I'm not choosing it. I'm just not choosing it this year. New opportunities, thank God if they come. Thank you. But I'm not going to fight for stuff.
Don't stress about it. You just end up being stressed the entire time. So 2023, clearly we are working on our spirituality. I mean, which is good. Like it's the beginning of everything for me. Like it's God first, and then the rest can fall in line. Now, after my close connection with God, I really need to get close to God. My social life. You know what they say? Your network is your net worth. Have you ever realized sometimes that
I don't have enough network?
I know, your network is your net worth. And when you think about it, it actually makes sense. When you look at the people that you spend a lot of time with, how beneficial are these relationships? Like, how are they building you? Are you just getting together to just make noise and do drinks and, go home? There's also that, of course. It's in order to have a good time.
It is.
It's definitely in order. But you look at the people you surround yourself with and the ones you spend a lot of time with, there's something to think about.
In 2022, I struggled with myself. I felt I don't have a lot of friends. I really don't. I have very, very few friends. And even the few that I have, I reached a certain point where some of them were going because
They were
I
not
wasn't-
continuing
Yeah, they were
with
not
the way your life is going.
Yeah. I was a little bit busy, and also like I had, even when I'm not physically busy, my mind was not there. Like I'm
Yeah.
home, but you want me to come and maybe spend a night and be with you just for us to just, but my mind, I'm not there.
Yeah.
I need to be alone and sit and, like, I was not in the right moment. I'm telling you, I don't know if it was over dreaming. I was too much in myself.
You are so much in there.
Yeah, so I lost a few friends. Well, they are there, but not as close as they used
they
to
were.
be. But those that actually understood me are still there. But I used to struggle with wanting to make more friends,
Yeah.
but I don't know how. Like I didn't know how to, because I thought like I swear if I had like a party right now, I'd have few friends. Like if I called all my friends, I'd have few friends, and I've come to realize it's okay.
It's okay. It's better to have
Like, it's
few
okay.
solid friends than having, you know, I remember like when social media had just come, the likes of Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, like we would struggle to be friends with very many people. So at some point I would go to my Facebook page and I have 3,000 friends, and out of those 3,000 I know like only 50.
Yeah.
Then I actually chat with like
Those
only
considered-
10
I don't even considered to be friends with people.
social media friends.
See, I tried to join some groups because they told us that's where you get friends. Join this chat. Join
Yeah, this, you know,
some groups.
association,
But
what?
trust me, I don't know how to do it. When I come to a group,
Yeah.
we shall meet, and that is me, by the way. If we meet now, we shall talk like I'm a very social person. When I leave, I don't know how to talk to you anymore. Like, I don't know how to talk to you when we are not there. Okay, so we're not friends.
Yeah.
Like it's just me.
We are acquaintances.
Like when we are going to be friends, it's just there. It's natural. We become friends. But I don't know how to make friends that are not my
Yeah,
friends.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Like
And
it has to
I've-
come naturally. for
I
you.
have also stopped struggling with that. I
Yeah,
don't know
like
how to
there's
make
no
friends.
need.
I am okay. Like man, I've struggled with that. Like
Yeah, you
people
don't know how
get,
to make
you don't have
friends.
friends. Yeah, no, I'm okay.
You're fine with that. Yeah, the few
Yeah.
people in your life, that's all that
Tikwe Henry.
matters. Social media friends, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the social life is definitely, yeah, I need to sit down with people that we're having meaningful conversations with, you know. Yeah, it's so important,
But
man.
it is good to have friends. I'm not
Yeah, of
discouraging
course.
people from not having friends. Some of us is just me. I have totally. I honestly don't know you guys.
Just
I
don't
honestly
forget.
Don't know how to
Just
make
don't
friends.
forget the difference. We talked about this before. Know
Yeah.
who the friends are, who the
Colleagues.
colleagues are, and who the acquaintances are. Most of us have very many acquaintances, but the word friend is easier on the tongue. So you just say,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is my friend. Oh, this is
I
my friend."
know,
Yeah.
but you know,
So,
some
yeah.
of them are actually not.
Yeah. So just know who is who in your life. Yeah. Actually, once you differentiate that, then
But try to
That's
make
good.
the remedy your friend.
yeah, of course, and the Yit TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's good stuff,
2023
yeah.
is just like that.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Um,
So for me, yeah. Then
even no much.
the finances. Oh, the finances.
No, I need a discipline that I don't have.
But you know,
And
it's
I think
interesting.
about it. I actually need to start saving in a way that I had.
You feel
I've
like you're not
never-
saving enough.
I know.
But you
I'm not.
see also that's relative. You know what happens is when it comes to finances, I feel like sometimes we compare ourselves to people who are not on our level or people who are not in our
sometimes,
caliber.
yeah.
So you're going to sit down. This person probably at the end of the month bags 20 million. So they're okay with saving 12. Now you, with your little 1 million shillings, you also put your goals up there and you want to save 800,000. Of course, you can't be the same as this person.
You're stressing yourself.
Yeah, you're
But
stressing
then-
yourself. We do a lot of
But
comparison,
then,
I
but
think.
then don't you think even when you're getting that little 1 million and you just
1
eating
million
all of
is
it,
not
you're like,
little.
okay.
Yeah, correction. 1 million is not little.
Okay, like a little man you're getting the weight is and you eat all of it and don't think about tomorrow, because some of us know how to live that day.
YOLO.
Yeah, like tomorrow will be okay.
Oh, it is such.
By the
I don't know
one
if it's a
thing,
Ugandan mindset
I
or.
don't know, but one thing we need to understand about tomorrow is there. Whether you're with tomorrow, like everything you do now affects tomorrow in a certain way. Whether you're in tomorrow or not. The people that, like, if I came and said something rude to you,
Yeah.
it might affect you tomorrow, whether I'm there or not.
Or not.
You might carry it with you. It will affect your children. It will affect, like, tomorrow is, everything we
It's
do is
there.
really affecting
Yeah.
tomorrow.
It's
Like,
there.
so tomorrow comes. Those things of tomorrow never comes. I'm certain to
Tomorrow.
not believe
It comes.
it does.
I know,
It
yeah.
does come, whether you're there or not.
Yeah.
Tomorrow comes.
But you can also live in the moment. We are also not saying that you stress so much about tomorrow. And again, I'll refer to the Holy Book. Don't don't stress about tomorrow so much that you forget to live today.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that's what
true.
happens. Oh my God, I need to do this next week. I need this done by the end of the month.
Yeah, that was like half
Like
of my
today is
2022.
Saturday, so you know, yeah, like
And
be
then
in the
you
Saturday.
realize that day, today you're doing nothing because you're worried about tomorrow.
You're worried about tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that is just what happens. Work like you will never die. Pray like you're dying tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yes, it
Work like
does.
you'll never die. Pray like you're dying tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, but of course, man, striking a balance, guys. Of course, we are human. We are worried about our plans and etc. Yeah, so the finances could get better in
I
check.
know. But you guys, we have to admit that Ugandans, most of us fear money. No, I'm telling you the truth. Do you know
Explain.
what does it mean for you to be rich?
I know. I keep asking that. You know, the other day I went into one of these supermarkets and I'd parked outside. So time for getting out, the gentleman that was helping me carry my stuff told me, where did you park? I'm like, oh, that's my kaka. The manager of the supermarket was like, what did you just say? I'm like, my kaka. He was like, never say that again.
Yeah.
Never say, how can you say my kaka? Like that's
That's
a
what I
car,
mean.
you know, yeah, like why are you saying it's like a car? People are there, you can see people are riding on borders, others are walking. So don't say that. Don't say a kaka. Because the fact that you're despising what God has already given you, you know that's what happens. When you despise what God is giving you, he won't add you. He might even take that kalito
Because
away,
he'll give it to us who want.
yeah, he'll give. There's someone out there who will be so grateful. They'll be so happy to have it, and you decide you're saying my kaka. Give me a reality check. Eh? Yeah, I think.
So
I think
how
that
many times
gentleman-
has someone told you, hey, you look bougie and you blush it off?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the bougie. So guys, let me
Yeah.
tell you, I have a problem.
I will not talk about myself because I'm not ready to embarrass myself on the show. But for the opposite of whatever she's going to
So
say.
guys, let me tell you. So I look like I have more money than is actually in my account. I mean, I am the kind. So I've actually gotten to a point where I don't just shop anywhere. I have particular places I go to for people that truly know me. Because let me tell you, we will go to a shop
Yeah.
and a dress of 30,000, they are going to tell me 120,000. So apparently I look like I have money. I don't know, like we said, I don't know how much money is much.
Now you see that one, they're going to tell you 100, they will reduce for me. Guys, I went to look for a house.
Guys, you need to hear this.
So this guy really told me, are there apartments in there? They told me, you would not manage them.
Oh my God.
You would not afford.
Oh.
I was like, excuse me.
So he just looked at you and
Yeah.
was like,
I had this
there's no way this Kalito girl will afford.
And
Oh,
guess
God.
what? They were very cheap. Like, honestly.
Like they were affordable for
yeah,
you.
even if they're not affordable for me, assume my father is rich.
Oh.
Like,
Oh my God,
It's
we
just-
have
it's
different
just
problems.
funny,
No, it's actually a big problem for me.
even
eh?
I went
It's a
with
big one.
I went with some friend of mine to buy chairs, like a couch. I wanted the couch for my room, and this lady looked at us and was like, they're 800. I mean, like,
With this
as
ton
if-
of, yeah, that's the price, but you want money.
as if she's saying like 20 million.
I don't,
guys.
yeah, now for me, now,
I think I
just
really,
now it's different.
I really look bro.
It's now me, I look bougie, guys. So I keep praying. May God give me that money that I apparently look like.
I know.
Yeah, like so that when people say you're rich, yeah, there's actually good.
I
Your
know.
bank balance has some
Yeah,
good
but we need
digits.
to stop fearing money.
What do you mean fear money?
I'm
In
telling
what
you, like
sense?
someone tells you you're bougie and you're like,
I know, you're like, I don't have money. Yeah.
yeah, but if you have, it's money. You even get, you want more.
I know,
Like,
but you
that's
see now where the
truth.
problem comes in. Sometimes people come to you expecting help, and you actually can't help. Like, Jenny, you call me, you're like, help me with the 50,000. And I'm like, I don't
Yeah, I
have it.
just offend last
So,
year.
so now for me, the problem is I come off like I don't want to help. But guess what? Like, I'm also in the same struggle with you.
Yeah,
Like, I
you
don't
see,
have
that's
it.
what I'm saying. Some friends need, if it's a real friend,
Yeah,
they need to
someone who
understand. There's a
knows.
friend of mine who called me. They needed, and it was urgent of tomorrow. They needed 1 ma for. I was like, I really don't have the money. Babe hasn't talked to me up to now. Like,
You see, that's the
seriously,
thing. Yeah, people take
she
it personal.
hasn't.
Yeah, and then also, of course,
If you're
sometimes,
watching, you really
sometimes
need to
also,
revise yourself.
and then also, I think sometimes the kind of work we do, probably like where you go to work, people just look and they're like, there is no way you can tell me you don't have
You don't have that
200,000 shillings. How?
Yes, I will
Guys,
accept.
let's in this year, Banaget, let's normalize accepting people's financial statuses. Yeah, if I tell you I don't have that 50,000, I actually don't have it.
Do you know
And then also this one thing of you call me, and I keep seeing these memes around. You call me and you need some money, you need 100K, but I have planned for that 100K to go out and spoil myself. And then now you find me enjoying myself like that girl. I asked her for money and she's here buying drinks and that was my plan. Yeah.
But are we
I'd already
Jesus? I'm going to die for your problems. If I have planned like 100 for a trip with
for my
friends,
enjoyment. Yeah, guys,
It
please
is
understand
planned.
it is already planned. I
Yes.
didn't plan to lend
but
it
it is
to
really
you.
hard for people to change their plans, and it's a sacrifice. And there are also some people you can sacrifice that money for.
Exactly.
We also need to understand.
Exactly. We also need to understand who.
I really know my position in people's lives.
Yeah.
I cannot start assuming.
Exactly.
Yeah, I really
for me,
can't
there are
start
people who will
assuming.
call, like you've said, there are people who will call. I'll drop that enjoyment time. I'll send you
Yeah,
that money I was going to enjoy. Yeah, there are those people I'll do that for. But no more usual small acquaintances here and there. You'll find me in my enjoyment, and then you will be pissed. Your mouth will be long those ends. But I had planned for that money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if I called you now, but I wasn't like that actually 2 years ago. If I called you and you told me, hi, I've got 100, but I really want to use some little to you. Now I will understand you.
Yeah.
Because
it's
I can do the same
understandable.
thing now.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, someone asked me one day, I was like, I actually did it. I was like, Then I have this kind of money, but I've already planned for it. I feel like I don't
You're
have.
nice. You even say
don't
you
have
have
a
it.
right. I feel like you don't have a right for me to explain to you what I'm going to use my money
Exactly,
for. But
that's
I've
the
told you
thing.
I'm going to use it. He's like, please just give it to me.
No.
That is selfish.
I simply do not have money to give you.
Actually, I should have said, unfortunately, I was very nice.
And it's the same thing. You also need to
That's
learn
very
that
nice.
when you ask people for help and they can't help you,
They can't.
yeah, and even if they don't want to help you, who says they have to help you? People feel so entitled just because we are friends. So
Honestly.
you're so entitled. They have to give you money as and when you
I don't
want.
know if this is selfish, but I feel like me when you don't do something for me these days, I'm grateful. Because guess what? I don't have to return the favor next time.
I know, right?
I just don't have to.
Oh, he's growing up beautiful.
Guys, I'm glowing.
I know, growing up is so cute.
It is
I know.
cute,
You don't have
like,
to return a
seriously.
favor.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I bless you. This birthday. I
People
enjoyed
showed you for free.
No,
eh?
they didn't show me. There is this person who would come like tomorrow, and I even don't remember that you didn't wish me. Like, oh my God, it was your birthday tomorrow. Yesterday I forgot. I'm like, oh, it is very good. So next time when I forget,
Yeah, you understand that people can forget.
no, I will gladly wish you the next day, and it is okay. Like, I don't have to say I'm sorry. I'll be like,
oh,
it was
happy
your
belated
yesterday, happy
birthday.
belated birthday. I don't have to go through. I'm sorry. I
I'm
should
sorry,
have remembered.
I should have called.
You didn't
and
remember
da, da, da.
mine, so it's
I know.
like, you guys.
You
like,
guys, isn't
I
aging beautiful? I
It
swear, growing
is.
up is so nice. The things that we fuss about when we are young,
And
as you age, like they are not a big deal, you know.
They're not.
Yeah, like as you grow, you have bigger
I
problems.
think there is
You have
there is
bigger
this
problems
thing
than remembering a
us ladies
birthday.
fearing age, but
No,
you
it's
guys,
beautiful.
I added 1 year and I felt excited. I felt like I got out of a certain shell.
Nice.
It feels
Yeah, it does.
Different.
Yeah, we are
That's why-
scared. I know. Like in our early 20s, you're like, oh my. Meanwhile, let me apologize. Growing up, 30-year-olds were so old. Like at 30 years, I would look at you and I'm like, why aren't you married? Why aren't you living in your own house? Why aren't you a CEO somewhere? Why aren't you the best? I apologize.
Do
I
you know
really,
why?
really apologize.
Because you used to
Like,
say, by 30, I would be having a house.
I know, by 30, I need to have had of my kids.
Young
Like,
ladies who are watching, watch your
calm
tongue.
down. Calm
Like,
down.
age is beautiful, but it's not that life doesn't move with your age, by the
Yeah,
way.
that is true. And you see, that's the pressure we put ourselves under. Of, oh my God, by 30 you don't have this. By 30 you've not yet done this. Guys, yeah, like
That is why some people are stuck in ugly relationships,
exactly.
ugly workplaces.
I know, because you're thinking,
I'm 25.
I
I'm
know.
24. I need to be with a boyfriend. I need to be married. I can't let this one go, even if he's slapping me every time.
You know, when it comes to relationships, yeah.
2023.
You know, when it comes to relationships, I actually realize I feel like the best time to date, and no, it's okay, you can date whenever. This is just my personal opinion. I just feel like the best time to
I
date.
like the way you said, no, it's okay, like someone
like,
already told you.
like do your thing, because I mean, some girls and boys will look at me like, "Shh, what, she's feeling so big." Let me tell you, I feel like the best time to date for me is after school, like at least after campus,
Yeah, you're
in
not
the
wasting
Ugandan
time.
setting.
Some
I feel like that is when you're just starting to mature. Man, relationships need a lot of maturity. Yeah. So this whole high school thing, and okay, there are people who have gone ahead and they are still together. They've gotten married.
Some of them are getting experience.
Yeah. So if it works for you, fine. But for me as me, I'm just like, yeah, it's best that I actually got into a relationship after campus. Yeah, I feel like that is when I had time to invest emotionally. You know, when you're still in school, man, you cannot split your head. That's the other thing about aging. As you age, you learn how to multitask more.
Yeah.
Woo, your
But
multitasking
I think
skills.
how I was, but me and relationships in campus, no.
Even me, I wasn't
But I
interested.
think I wish I had let myself to learn some things.
Yeah.
A few characters here and there.
I think it's best
Because
now.
you guys can be a handful.
Just like we can also be a handful.
Ladies can also be a handful.
Which actually also
The
brings
human beings are a handful.
we are a handful.
Yeah.
Then you realize as you age, you know how ladies are naturally dramatic. You realize how your drama levels start to reduce as you age.
Yeah.
Because there are those things you don't.
Mostly when
Of course, we have those outliers who are still dramatic. Like she's 40 years old and 45 and 50, but she's still bringing on the drama.
But you guys, why? Ladies, why are you embarrassing? Because I'm telling you, like most of the guys, friends I have, if the stories they say are true, women can
no, women we are let me tell you, every woman's middle name is drama. It is there in small, in small letters.
Drama, but not the one that stresses.
No, there are ladies that are really cuckoos, like I always say. Right. So I've actually, I've grown to appreciate that the drama levels reduce. But like I've said, we have outliers like whose drama levels just increase as they do. Oh wow!
Guys,
so in 2023, really, yeah. Let's manage our drama levels, ladies, please. Yeah, let's do that in whatever aspect. Be it at work. Don't be cuckoos. Let it be at work, home, in your relationships, and So
and it's always the humble guys that.
Oh yeah, they always get the dramatic ones. Yeah, I know. Opposites attract apparently. So yeah, guys, 2023 drama levels. So gentlemen, ladies out there, we wish you a beautiful new year. May you have a successful 2023. I mean, full of opportunities, full of growth. Let go of what didn't happen, and it's always a fresh start.
It's actually okay to let go.
You can let go. It's always like every new day is an opportunity for you to become something else. So whatever aspect you want to grow in, if you want to get better in your spiritual life, in your social life, about your finances, I mean home, if you want to be a better child, in a relationship, if you want to be a better partner, it's always good to start over and make yourself better. I mean, that's why we are here. Every day is a new chance for me to just get better.
Make this 2023 a new year for opportunities. Let yourself grow in your own way. If you can do resolutions, get them. I mean, it's not yet too late. We're just a few days in the year. Thank you so much for watching, Arime, and make it a habit to watch a YouTube. It is good for you for this year and more years to come. So thank you so much for tuning in. It was Jenny and Claire, and of course we're always with Henry behind the camera. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.
Bye.